welcome to Spices and More. A very happy Deepavali or Diwali to all of you from Spices and More. Gulab jamun and rasgulla are probably two of the most favorite Indian sweets. What happens if you bring these two sweets together? You have an even more delicious sweet. Today I'll share the recipe for a Paneer Gulab jamun or a Gulabi rasgulla with all of you. So let's see what we need to get started. I'm taking 1 liter of milk in a pan. Let's add 2 tablespoons of milk powder to the milk and stir and mix that well. I'm continuously stirring while bringing the milk to a boil. It's important not to burn the milk, so we'll keep stirring it continuously. After about 8 minutes, the milk's starting to boil now. A very important step to note in this recipe is once you bring the milk to a boil, we remove it from the heat. So let's take it aside. We need to add the rose flavor now. I'm using rose syrup. I've taken 1/4 cup of rose syrup and adding it to the boiling milk. We can now start curdling the milk. I've taken 2 tablespoons of vinegar and added an equal amount of water to it. We'll add this very slowly to the milk. I'm adding 1 teaspoon at a time and giving it a stir. It's really important to be patient with this process and take your time to curdle the milk, as the longer you take to curdle, the softer your paneer is going to be. As you can see, the whey has completely separated from the curd. I'm transferring that into a sieve that I've lined with a cheesecloth or a muslin cloth. Add cold water immediately. Adding cold water does 2 things. It stops the milk from further curdling and also removes the acidity from the vinegar. Squeeze out any excess water and we'll leave this aside for 30 minutes. After half an hour, our chenna is now ready. As you can see, it looks beautiful with that pink color and it's nice and soft and grainy. I'm going to knead this now. We need to be really gentle while kneading, and I'm using the base of my palm to knead this. Again, take your time and be patient with kneading. After about 7 minutes of kneading, I'm adding a teaspoon of corn flour and incorporating that and kneading again. As you can see, I have a really nice chenna now. I'm making little balls with the chenna and I'm ensuring there are no cracks. Our rasgullas are ready to go in the sugar solution now. I've taken 1 cup of sugar and I'm adding 2.5 cups of water to that. I'm just going to bring this to a boil. We just want the sugar to nicely melt. We are not looking for a syrup here. And once the sugar solution is boiling, I'm going to gently place the prepared rasgullas in this. Let's cover and cook this on medium heat for 15 minutes. After about 7 minutes, you can see that the rasgullas would have doubled in size. And after about 15 minutes, they look beautiful. They are spongy and nice. We can leave it at this, but why would we? Let's add a bit more flavoring to the syrup. So I'm adding 2 tablespoons of rose syrup and ½ teaspoon of cardamom to this. Keep this aside and let it cool at room temperature. After about an hour, our rasgullas are cooled and ready to be refrigerated now. It's important to set the rasgullas in the fridge before serving. So let's put this in the fridge for 2 to 3 hours. After 3 hours, my rasgullas look spongy and juicy. You can see how spongy and juicy that is. It's best served cold, and I'm sure you'll impress your friends, guests with this amazing Gulab rasgulla or Paneer Gulab jamun. If you've liked this recipe, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And a very happy Deepavali to all of you from Spices and More. Until next time, take care.